This is the time of the year where the ghosts and goblins come out to terrorize the neighborhood and have a monster mash. Anyways, the topic of this video today will be a game that came out about 5 years ago called Mad Father, which is a Japanese RPG horror game. Now, this is one of those games that I've heard of but never got around to playing myself. I've only seen like the first part of a playthrough from a Let's Player. I had always been interested in playing this game for myself though, and about 5 years after its initial release in 2012, I finally got my balls in place and downloaded the game. It's playtime.
What is this? Monty Python and the Holy Grail?
In the game, you play as Aya Drevis, the young daughter of a mad scientist who spends most of his time in the basement doing human experiments and banging his assistant after and before his wife's death.
Oh, we begin off strong.
Although that is basically a pretty bad dude, this girl loves him to the point where you question a possible reverse Oedipus complex. Where a daughter, okay, I'm not going there. Anyways, she's not the only one who loves this maniac, with both of his wife and assistant also loving him to death, despite how much of a douche she is for cheating and, well, doing human experiments. Yeah, does anyone question his morals? Anyways, there's not much left to do, so let's go back to sleep. The game then starts off fast with the groaning scream of your father coming down from the basement. You run out to the hallway to find a bunch of corpses running around screaming. You then run down the hallway to find a boy who seems to help, but he has only one eye! Wooga booga booga! You then run back inside your room to find a suited man in a hat. This man in the suit and hat is revealed to be a traveling businessman who knows a shit ton about what's going on. And it kind of feels like he's the mastermind behind all of this. He tells you that your daddy is going to get some big karma for all the people he experimented on, and Aya, being the tooly little smart girl she is, thinks that she should run out and try to save him. The man she knew was doing illegal and immoral human experiments and was cheating on her mom. Yeah, I know that he may be her dad and that he loved her, but still, haven't you thought about the terrible things he did?
I thought I put you on vibrate.
Hello?
Hello. Do you happen to be a gamer?
Yeah, I'm playing a game that was like from 5 years ago that has some cult following.
Ah.
Yeah, can I get back to my game now?
Wait. Before you hang up, can I ask you a favor?
Yeah, sure.
Do not use an online walkthrough.
Okay, goodbye.
How does that guy even get my number?
This game is a puzzle game where you have to find out what you're going to do next, and sometimes it's a little hard to find out what you're doing, while sometimes you run into trouble unexpectedly. There's a bad boy right above me. I'd better get away from him, and oh, I got oil?
Oil? Why do I need oil?
Yeah, hello?
Going back to what I said about walkthroughs earlier, if you sense you're doing something for no reason, get those signs out of your head. If it is in the game, then it is important for you.
Yeah, I know. Who are...
He hung up on me.
Dying Vida Morte? Now, I don't know German, but I believe that has to do something with death. I'm not taking a wild guess since morte is basically like the French word for death, mort, and to go further, that is the derivative of the Latin word for death, which is mors. Yeah, I'm just letting out some lesson on world languages since I myself is a Latin scholar, which is one of the original world languages. Oh my god, what is that? Hold on. Where did my knife go?
There's a curse with vengeful spirits trying to kill you, and you ditch your knife. Why?
Anyways, you find the empty lighter in there. I still don't know. Oh, wait a second. I burned that one monster to death. You then receive a cryptic note that will lead you to a possible code later on. Hint, hint. It's the locker in the bedroom. That took me a while to find out. But first off, let me say something about this code. My god, how hard is this going to be?
Ah, screw this. I'm looking this up.
7482. There. You receive the perfume. And proceed to the warehouse where
Leave me the hell alone, damn it!
you get to the storehouse where you find that it's locked from the other side. Aya, actually being smart this time, sends her rabbit through a crack in the wall to receive the lighter fluid. You then get back to where that monster is and light it on fire! I then make my way to the laboratory to find a hurt Maria who is really wanting to save her father, although she knew about all the horrendous experiments he was doing in his lab. Jeez. How many people are going to fall for this guy? He's basically on the same level of Joseph Mengele, and yeah, I went a little far in that one, but what other individual I could use for an example of someone that does horrible sadistic experiments on people? Ooh, I lost my breath on that one. Right before you get more answers on what is going on, Maria passes out with saying that Aya's mother was involved with the carnage at the manor. You then find that pesky businessman at the other end of the room. His name is Ogre, by the way. And he moves on to talk about how deep the mystery of the story was getting. Yeah, sir. You win that no-shit Sherlock award. Congratulations. In the next room, as if to prove that Maria was right, the person behind the curse in your father's torture is Aya's mother. And yep, we get another visit by Ogre, who decides to bring across points that we all know. You and everyone else in the manor are stupid. Your dad is a bad man getting the karma he deserves. And go find the truth to get to your goddamn senses, little girl. And after finding a ladder for the attic, you knock over a barrel to give you a chainsaw. Ah yeah! A weapon I could use against the monsters! Or just some barrels.
Oh, come on, guys! They're trying to kill me! What am I supposed to do? Become friends with all of them, get really, really into their characters, and become really connected with them? Figure out that the king and queen of the land's son is a flower, and then he turns into some goat demon who takes the souls of everyone in the land and is trying to kill you or reset the game so that you didn't befriend anyone, and then you fight him with hopes, dreams, and love, and then you get a really emotional ending where everyone is freed except for the goat child, and you hug him out and start crying because... And no, that is not a hint for the next episode. Merry Christmas. Maybe.
Using the chainsaw, you chop down a barricaded door to find an eyeless girl that you have to find her eyes in order to progress in the game. Now, I have the eyes, but how do I give it to her?
Oh my god, I need to go through the walkthrough again.
Go out to the pond with the bucket and collect water. What bucket?
The bucket was there, right in front of my face, this whole time.
Before I move on with the progression of the game, I did find Maria's room where you find out her backstory and how she found Aya's deranged father. She was a street beggar that was picked off onto the street one day and was treated nicely by the doctor. Right when he was planning to kill her, Maria decides to help heal the wounds of one of his other subjects to an impressive 100% recovery that impresses him. Realizing her talent, the doctor went ahead and made her his assistant, and then banged her. Moving on with the story, after filling the bucket with water, you take out a fire which leads you to a hole in the ground to drop the glass of eyeballs. Once the girl retrieves her missing eyes, you find a lever to open the next door to continue your quest to save your very horrible person, which is your psychotic father. I won't go through every nick and cranny of the next scene, so I'll skip ahead past the storm by the ghost and move on to the next part after the door puzzle where you arrange the rooms so that they look similar. You then get to what I assume is the rooms where you find out about the disturbing past of your father. And holy shit, it's basically the memoirs of a serial killer. Born fairly normal, starts killing animals, then kills mom, then moves on to wonder more about humans and how they can be twisted and murdered. You press on your...
Or pass out. Why, hello there. Were you watching me the whole time?
This girl has stolen your mom's perfume, which makes Aya go out of character and do a beatdown over a bottle of perfume. You then chase her down a hallway full of rabid animals to go on a wild goose chase with a dangerous ghost.
Damn it! You bitch! Arrgh! Oh, why? Yes! Oh my god! Freaking bloody sweet blowing! Hell jumped in! I have to stand up their ass!
You then get to the next passageway, which is blocked by a sentient doll that you are told to destroy by that one girl who watched you sleep. You go through a plethora of more sentient dolls and get to the door where the girl who watched you sleep is murdered by the other corpses. What a bunch of dicks! You then see her past memories reveal that she was going to be the older sister of Aya, but was then murdered by her father!
Okay, this guy's a dick and you need to get out of here.
But being the loyal daughter she is, she still somehow loves that asshole and continues to quest to save his ass. You then sacrifice the doll, which leads you to the door of no return. Urkel comes back one final time to warn Aya about the truth she's about to find out. Yeah, I've heard this shit 3 times already. I am ready to handle the truth! You find your mother in an area of hell in the living world where you learn that she loves your father so much that she was going to bring him to hell to be her lover eternally. You then have the choice on whether to leave your dad for dead or throw the holy water Ogre gave you earlier to exorcise your mother. You know, I've been trusting her father this whole time, but I'm gonna go ahead and save him since why bother going through all that trouble just to kill him off? He's a relatively nice person if he cares about his daughter to the point of her forgetting about the even more terrible things he have done, which brings him as low to as the one dude who tried to make a human Z by banging gorillas. But I'll spare him since leaving Aya alone without a dad does not seem to be a really good thing, and he did not bang gorillas. I did not want you to know the truth.
Oh, we're about to figure out the truth. What is it?
This girl will be 11 soon. It's a troublesome age for sure. She is my most precious doll of them all.
Oh god! He's gonna turn her into a doll! Oh my god, that dude!
Alright, we can at least escape him. Come on. Open the door! Open the door! Oh god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Pull her on it! Pull him! I'm hide here!
Oh, you dick!
Oh! I can save her! There! Let's go! Maria, no! I must go on.
Okay, that was a little bit. Oh god, he's still chasing me!
Yeah, you stupid doll, let go!
Oh yes, it was her! Yes!
You and Maria then hug it out and began.
Oh, he's not dead?
Under the One-Eyed Boy's request, you burn down the mansion, escape with Maria and your rabbit, figure out that Ogre was not a human, yeah, who would have guessed that, and Aya grows up to be a doctor like her dad. The end.
Alright everybody, that was Mad Father. An old cool classic that.
You didn't complete the game, you cheated.
Alright, who are you?
I'm the one who's been watching you play some semi-decent Japanese RPG horror game bullshit.
You've been watching me this whole time?
Of course I have. Didn't you get a clue from earlier? Man, you're as blind as Oedipus.
Oh,
You don't compare me to Oedipus.
You seem to like moms. I saw you oogling over the portrait of Aya's mother in the beginning of the game.
Alright, you bastard, where are you?
And to clarify, I like people my own age.
Your age? You mean the ones who lost their eyesight thinking because of the calculators they always
Damn
write
it!
down?
Where are you?
Jesus Christ, stop getting so pissed off.
I would have been so mad at you right now if I knew where the f.
Hello again, Mr. Hammer.
Look, I don't know who you are, but leave me alone.
I want you to answer my puzzle, damn it. Do you know human anatomy? It's a yes or no
Yes,
question.
yes.
Good. That must mean you know that many things in your body are in pairs.
Like, balls?
I guess so. Anyways, some of these pairs can actually survive losing one.
What do you?
No.
Oh, are you feeling a little empty? Why not do what everyone else does whenever something happens in the world and forget about it? Do something else that would relate to something coming up. Like, in a few hours, some kids dressed up in an assortment of characters will be seeing a certain item on a porch railing.